Huge gun control fails in Virginia. Mike Bloomberg and Shannon Watts and Hillary Clinton and everyone else you can think of, all of them itching to take guns away, to regulate firearms, to control firearms. They always approach it the exact same way. They pretend that everybody in America already agrees with what needs to be done, and that the NRA and the Republican Party, well, they're just getting in the way because they love murder so much. And yet, every single time, I mean literally every single time that it is up for a vote by the people, the story seems to appear differently. For instance, look at Virginia, where the NRA-backed candidates managed to retain control of the state Senate. Well, the question was asked last week. If CNBC did such a terrible job with the debate, what's the GOP going to do about it? You said that you're going to continue to go ahead with that debate date anyway, even though NBC is not going to be a part of it. And I know that the brass here, my boss at TheBlaze, has written you all a letter saying, well, TheBlaze would love to host it. How has that been, received over there at the RNC?
Well, obviously, we have a lot of respect for you and Glenn and the team at TheBlaze. You do an excellent job. There's some top-notch journalists there throughout the different platforms that TheBlaze has. So it would definitely be one of the top considerations.
Would a Blaze debate, would that be something to which you would commit, Governor?
Absolutely.
If the Blaze
I would say that right here, right now, regardless of who else would be there or not, I'd be thrilled to do it.
So if the Blaze did a debate, if we went ahead and we worked with the RNC and we were able to put this on in Houston, is that something, do you think, that to which she would commit?
Absolutely. We'll commit right now.
Wonderful.
Let's have a substantive debate like Kennedy and Nixon used to have. This is childish. We're talking about the future of the country, which is on the ropes, and we're playing these games of asking Donald Trump if he's a cartoon character.
Right.
Since conservatives are accused of hating all the time, let me just own it and say I hate the liberal media.
So now the media is going after Marco Rubio with one of the lamest Oppo dumps I've ever seen. Are you ready? Are you ready for the big bad news? What is this news on Marco Rubio? Get ready. You're gonna need to sit down for this one. He had some transactions on a credit card when he was running for Senate that the GOP looked into to make sure they were legit. Oh, and everybody already knew that it happened. Yeah, that's the bullet in his campaign, right?
The Democrats filed an ethics complaint against Marco with the Florida Ethics Commission. They looked into it and dismissed it completely.
This is actually great news for Marco Rubio because it shows us three things. It shows us that, first of all, his opponents, Donald Trump, who brought this up, and the Democrats and the liberal media who are bringing it up, are terrified of Marco Rubio as a candidate.
If this is the best they've got on Marco Rubio, then I agree. This is very good for him.
One of Marco Rubio's strengths is to be able to relate to people and message to people. Why in the world would you make him more relatable?
What could possibly go wrong, right? Folks, that'll do us for this week. But as you know, we got a debate coming up. So we're going to be bringing you even more. I know it's always debate prep. And hey, don't forget to go on Twitter and tell Reince Priebus and the RNC you want your hashtag Blaze debate. How great would that be? You would actually be able to have an influence on the questions asked. Hashtag Blaze debate from Dallas. Good night, America.